Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to UFC Fight Night here in Seattle, Washington, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the Climate Pledge Arena, ladies and gentlemen. This is the co-main event. It's a women's flyweight matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Head to the arena for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one getting underway, and all eyes are on Alexa Grasso. What can this young woman produce for an encore? When you harken back to the early days of her UFC career, she was primarily a boxer, but she always had the appetite for wrestling and grappling knowledge, and her uncle, Francisco Grasso, has helped put the entire package together. Diego Lopez deserves credit for her submission game. She believes she might find a sub here tonight. She blocked that shot. Oh, now lands the counter hook.
All right, well, the kickboxer didn't like that hook very much. She's going to try to create some distance, but the boxer doing a good job getting inside and being heard from with those hands earlier.
Well, she has to create distance, but that also allows for that lunging hook. Think back to Rose Namajunas and Joanna Jędrzejczyk. That jumping hook can also be effective, so she's got to be careful when you're fighting someone that possesses that punch, but possesses it in multiple different ways.
Well, the right hand has been there for her tonight at times. Not that time. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
And she lands a roundhouse kick now, DC. Pretty significant strike there.
A very significant strike, and you see her starting to take over the action. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Big power shot there. Oh, good series of punches by her there.
She's in her zone. She's flowing right now.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Oh, nice combination. She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
She's got a quick jab. There it is. Lands to the body.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Lunges forward with a left there. Nice straight punch there. Grasso gets tattooed by a solid uppercut there. Can't take too many more of those.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head? Nice body shot. Oh, here you go.
Big right hook attempt, but she misses. Grasso's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Great job getting that punch to the target.
Oh, nice timing as she gets inside and gets the takedown. Right side control for her now. You know how heavy she stays with all of that upper body strength. We'll see what she can do from here.
Well, she's got great upper body strength, and that's why she passes, because she doesn't necessarily feel she needs the legs to control her opponents on the ground. So she goes to side control and hopes that you give your back. That's why you see she has so many rear naked choke submissions.
I would never give you my back.
Don't give me your back.
Well, she's on bottom, but defensively avoiding a lot of these headshots.
Oh, nice.
Making all these shots count.
Oh, look at her now, setting up for the submission.
What a submission attempt.
Oh, how about that? She gives up on the submission now. Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. Oh, heavy shots raining down. .45 seconds to go here in round one. She's defending pretty well here, avoiding a lot of these ground strikes.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the bridge of the nose. He'll try to shut that thing and prevent it from being effective.
Flying knee lands to the head.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of us should really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Nice jab there by Grasso. Nasty cut on her nose, she's bleeding. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one, blocked by Grasso. Trying to find a home for that right hand.
Beautiful body kick.
Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on the hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
All right, so watch for her to set up that hook here again. We were in our fighter meeting on Thursday. She said the fans are starting to call her Madam Whitaker. She sees it as a compliment.
She sees it as an absolute compliment because she is in love with that specific punch as much as John is. She doesn't even know John. But she says, if I can take something from John Lineker, is that I want to sleep someone with a big hook shot from either stance, conventional or southpaw. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
So a lot of strikes have landed here, and she has some swelling now to prove it.
Well, she's landing that jab, the right hand. She can't miss. She cannot miss. And right now, while the swelling has started, it's not critical. She needs to make sure she's better defensively so that we don't get to that point.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do...
She's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh, nice strike there to the body. She has worked the midsection to great effect here in this round. Grasso's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Nice shot to the body.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Able to check that kick as well.
Keep your hands up.
She's going back to the jab.
She throws her jab and then she sticks her chin up in the air when she jabs. She needs to keep that chin tucked when she throws that jab or kick. A lot of her technique leads to her chin flying up in the air, and she's getting countered.
Well, she has had her striking going from the outset, and she continues to invoke damage there upstairs.
She said that her opponent was tough. She said that she knew it, but she also said that she thought she relied too much on that toughness. She is exploiting that.
Oh, huge shot by her there. Probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class, but she lands, and she lands very effectively. Oh! She's got some swelling on the left side of her face.
15 seconds remain in the round.
Good punch. She's got to start looking to finish here.
I mean, how about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? All right, so there's the end of the round.
Ready.
Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, we have arrived at our next round. A huge 5 minutes upon us here in terms of the career trajectory for both of these women.
And this is the moment where somebody's going to have to bite down on the mouth guard and make a decision, a determination that you will not be denied.
Bite down on the gum shield, ladies. Bite down.
Bite down.
Quick jab. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, not on that attempt.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Grasso's really making things difficult for the opposition right now, continuing to target that damaged nose, and that last strike absolutely found the target. Oh man, that cut on her nose is not getting any better, just pouring blood now. Well, she went to the straight left, unable to connect.
Oh, nice.
Defense held up there as she blocks that shot. She continues to punish the body yet again, just as she did in the last round, picking up exactly where she left off. Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Just misses there with the left. Able to block that strike. 3 minutes to go in round 3. What an absolute war on a napkin in the center of the octagon. These women continue to stand and trade, and really both of them have landed at will all night.
They both have landed. Neither has shown the best defense, but it makes for a real fun fight. They're battered, they're bruised, they're cut, they're beat up. But we are looking at one of the best fights we have seen in a long time.
Grasso's in half guard. Well, this is just getting ridiculous now. Both women are really leaking in the face area. If Joe Rogan was here, he would say she looks like a stuffed pig.
Yeah, he definitely would. Guys, the cut man's done a great job tonight. They're doing a good job of trying or allowing these two women to continue. But they are leaking everywhere. This fight has been ridiculous. And there you go, again, half guard.
All right, she's into full guard here, DC.
She's gonna be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful move by Grasso. Oh, that rear naked choke attempt is tight. Outstanding grappling battle, and now back to the feet. Huge response from the crowd. We'll see who has the advantage here.
Big response from the crowd. They appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and it's exactly what they just got between these two young women.
Man, she is really wearing it now, bleeding like crazy. I think I can actually smell her blood type from here.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible to watch her get beat so thoroughly. She is going to go out on her shield. She will be proud of going out on her shield. But the cut happened very early, and it's continued to get worse over the course of the entire fight.
I smell O negative, by the way. Oh, that nose cut just pouring blood now. At some point, that might impact her breathing. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Good job by the defense to prevent that shot from getting through. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now. That is a clean strike, and it gets right through the guard. Well, now has her opponent on the ropes.
She threw her entire body into that massive uppercut, and she is seeing the rewards of her hard work.
15 seconds. Grasso's really bleeding something fierce. Oh!
Another one!
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alexa Grasso!
All right, so Alexa Grasso is your winner by decision. She's essentially been unstoppable since moving up to 125 pounds and looked pretty strong here at all phases of the game tonight.
Yeah, she looked amazing. It was one of those fights where even though she didn't get the finish, she did exactly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a great co-main event here from Seattle, Washington, ladies and gentlemen. Got the main event coming up next. See you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.